Hey guys, Manny back here on the CascadeScents Fragrance Station with another video for you today. Now believe it or not, I'm not only a huge fragrance nerd, but I'm just a big nerd in general. So with that being said, I thought it'd be fun to discuss the upcoming Captain America Civil War with the YouTube Fragcom. More so specifically, talking which superhero would have which signature scent. So the way this will work is I will list off a character of Captain America Civil War one by one and tell you a bit about what their capabilities and personality is like and what their signature scent should be as a result. So if you're excited for this movie and you like fragrances, this is the video for you. But I'm going to preface this video with saying the heroes are actually torn between two sides, Team Captain America and Team Iron Man. So this video will be part 1 for Team Captain America, but part 2 for Team Iron Man will be in the description below. But let's not waste any more time, let's get into it, starting with Agent 13 on Team Captain America, played by Emily Van Camp.
Agent 13, real name Sharon Carter, was introduced in the last Captain America movie, and since the events of the recent Marvel Cinematic Universe films, she's now been announced as Captain America's ally yet again. So despite being a capable agent, she has no noteworthy powers like others on this list, so her charming yet professional personality is what will determine her signature scent for me, and I think I'll give her Coco Mademoiselle by the House of Chanel as a result. It has a cologne type freshness with the citrus top, which dries down to a very pleasant sweet patchouli base. Overall, Coco Mademoiselle is a safe, youthful, and more sophisticated type scent, and I think it's super wearable for any ambitious young urban professional woman out there, including Team Captain America's Agent 13. Moving on to the next one, on deck for Team Captain America is the beloved Ant-Man, played by Paul Rudd. Ant-Man, real name Scott Lang, is a second man within the Marvel Cinematic Universe to assume the Ant-Man mantle, with the first being Michael Douglas's Hank Pym. Personality-wise, Lang is actually a man of honor, despite his career as a professional thief. He's also charming, quick-witted, and he loves his daughter so much, so he'll do anything to protect and provide for her. Ant-Man's also known for his suit, in which he can shrink into the size of an ant and gain superhuman strength and agility as a result, due to how dense his physical makeup is in that size. Ant-Man also has the ability to communicate with ants to get them to do what he pleases, so dude literally shrinks and can hang out with ants all day, cruising through lawns and water pipes if he wanted to. So if I could pick a signature scent for him, I think Voyage by Nautica would be super appropriate. It has a very pleasant green apple aquatic vibe, perfect for Ant-Man hanging out with his daughter and the ants in the sun all day. Next up is that dude Captain America, played by Chris Evans. Captain America, real name Steve Rogers, is the titular character of Civil War, of course, and the leader of this squad. Defined by his courage and righteousness, Captain America is considered by many to be the greatest living superhero in the world. Known for his super soldier enhanced features, Captain has a major boost in intelligence, strength, speed, durability, and healing factor, among other things. So with those traits, he is almost always cool, calm, and collected. Just like the scent I'm picking for him, and that's Cool Water by Davidoff. Cool Water is a lavender, minty fresh aquatic that's undoubtedly inoffensive and always cool, just like Captain America. Next up on Captain America is one of his closest friends. It's the Falcon, portrayed by Anthony Mackie. Falcon, aka Sam Wilson, like Captain America, shares his friend's sense of duty and will always fight for what he believes in. Falcon doesn't have any superhuman powers on screen despite being an avian telepath in the comics, but that doesn't mean he isn't capable, being a former pararescue man in the United States Air Force. That, and he wields the Stark Industries X-07 Falcon wings, which allow him to fly and soar at fairly high speeds with extraordinary agility. So as far as signature scents go, the Falcon's going to need something sporty, but durable enough to cut through the air, but safe enough to fit his calm demeanor. So I think something like Chanel Allure Homme Spore is perfect for him. It's super safe, yet sporty, and durable enough for the high-flying Falcon. The next guy on the list is the sharpshooting Hawkeye, played by Jeremy Renner. Real name Clint Barton, Hawkeye cares heavily for his family and friends, and in essence is a simple dude just looking to prove his worth in a group where it's easy to overlook his lack of powers, because he's just a normal human. That being said, dude is the most accurate marksman in the world with a recurve bow, so he's still a total badass. All in all, the thing that sticks out with Hawkeye for me is him being overlooked. So rightfully, I think Hawkeye's signature scent should come from a revered house, but be equally underappreciated too. and the fragrance I picked for him is Erolfa by Creed. Characterized by its straightforward, marine, salty, and sharp citrus vibe, I think it equally mirrors Hawkeye's unforgiving sharp accuracy. That and is more often than not overlooked in the great house of Creed, just like Hawkeye within the Avengers and maybe this team. Moving on to the next member of Captain America, it's Scarlet Witch, portrayed by Elizabeth Olsen. Scarlet Witch, real name Wanda Maximoff, is the twin sister of the late supersonic fast Quicksilver, and is the youngest member of the Avengers and more specifically Team Captain America. Despite her youth, she's seen a lot of tragedy and turmoil since the get-go and still continues to deal with a lot of hardship and loss because it always seemingly happens to her. As a result, she has a brooding personality which she wears on her sleeve, but at the end of the day she means well and is a sweet girl for it. Power-wise, Maria Hill described her and her twin best by saying he's fast and she's weird, which I think is super fair to say the least. Scarlet Witch is a powerful telekinetic and can also fire neuroelectric energy at her opponents as well as hypnotically warp their mental reality. So with that, I think her signature scent should be Hypnotic Poison by Christian Dior. It has a dark hypnotic edge to it, and it's nutty yet sugary and alluring, and I think that's comparable to her being crazy yet sweet. So there it is, Scarlet Witch with Hypnotic Poison. And last but not least, the team's Encre, who was the major antagonist in the last Captain America movie, which was named after him. It's the Winter Soldier, played by Sebastian Stan. Born James Buchanan Barnes, or known as Bucky for short, the Winter Soldier is the former best friend of Captain America. Back in the day, they were inseparable, and like the Captain, Barnes had a strong sense of duty and moral center. But after his apparent death, he was revitalized by the evil Hydra organization. They brainwashed the once virtuous Barnes, turning him into the Winter Soldier, an elusive, brutal, amnesiac assassin. Though he now again sides with Captain America, Soldier is scarred emotionally and mentally from his years of involuntary service with Hydra, so who knows if he will ever become the affable Bucky Barnes again. Power-wise, he's notable for his cybernetic left arm, which alone surpasses the strength of either arm of the Captain himself. He's also enhanced in other facets of his physique, but not nearly as much as the Captain overall. So considering all these details, if the Winter Soldier had a signature scent, what would it be? I think I gotta go with Encre Noire by Lalique for my man here. This super dirty vetiver matches Soldier's dirt sheet if you ask me. Plus it has the durability to cut through the cold as well, something that his signature scent should be able to do considering the first part of his name. So there it is, Winter Soldier and Encre Noire.
And there it is, guys. That about does it for my superhero signature scents part 1 for Team Captain America. If you guys want to catch part 2, again, it is going to be in the description below for Team Iron Man. So there's that, and tell me in the comments section below which team are you going for, Team Captain America or Team Iron Man, and tell me which scent you would give each one of these superheroes as well. So that's about it. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you later. Take care. Bye.